It's time now for the Bear Gel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, August 19th, 2015. Got Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, August 19th, 2015 here. Here now, your news and I here and our tops right here at 8:51 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning. Here is hackers claim to have released adultery details of 32 million as UK government and mail addresses uploaded by the impact team. Data appears to include card details, usernames, and FBI joins hunt for hackers after an active cyber hacking. Here, regardless of where Donald Trump's candidacy goes from here, his 2 months of acting campaign here will be placed an irrevocable step on the nominating process. A gas leak at a Motel 6 in Bremerton, Washington caused an explosion so severe that it brought down a section of the building and flung firefighters 20 feet away. Bangkok, Thai police said on Wednesday that a suspect caught by CCTV cameras minutes before a bomb exploded at Bangkok's Iran shrine was a foreigner and his appearance suggested he might be from Europe or the Middle East. Germany's parliament on Wednesday overwhelmingly approved the bail of 86 billion euros or $95 billion for Greece, with Chancellor Angela Merkel and her finance minister failed to curb a revolt among their own conservative lawmakers. He was a world-renowned scholar in antiquities and chatted his old age by Syria's famous city of Palmyra, which he would call among the most beautiful worlds. Islam Sapiens, elderly Syrian antiquities scholar in Palmyra. Russian President Vladimir Putin has furnished his extra-man credentials with a new intelligent air adventure to send to do the bomb in the scene and submersible. Zimbabwe has charged a second man in connection with the killing in the Cecil Line, but his name is not Walter Palmer. Prosecutors on Tuesday accused Zimbabwean farmer Honest Dido of allowing the American incident to New Zealand without his Johannesburg company locked up for 10 months for killing his girlfriend, double amputee. Whether Oscar Pistorius is scheduled to be released from prison according to house arrest on Friday. Greece's Coast Guard rescued hundreds of migrants and more than a dozen search and rescue operations, including one in which a toddler was found unconscious in one of the overcrowded dignities on Florida, said on Wednesday. Transgender whistleblower Chelsea Manning was found guilty Tuesday on 4 disciplinary charges and given 21 days of recreation restrictions for breaking military prison rules, keeping expired toothpaste and Vanity Fair's Caitlyn Jenner cover in prison. Former U.S. Representative Louis Stokes, a 15-term congressman from Ohio who took on tough assignments looking at assassinations of scandals, has died at the age of 90. In Charlotte, North Carolina, the jury hearing in the case of a white North Carolina police officer charged with voluntary manslaughter shooting death of an unarmed black man who was returning to first full day deliberations. In Concord, a female teen who New Hampshire prosecutors contend was raped by a fellow student at an elite prep school from last year is expected to resume testimony against her alleged attacker on Wednesday. 10 minutes from last month's Federal Reserve meeting for a close on Wednesday to
Look at stock market report Dow 17,511.34, SP 529.6.92, and Nasdaq 5,079.35. Second quarter same store sales for lows 4.3%, percent estimated 3.9%. Sales 17.35, bundle versus estimated 17.27 BLN. Profit $1.20 a share versus estimated $1.24 a share.
Among cat owners, it's a common thing. Oh no, our cat is an aloof jerk cheese, just like a dog. That's usually the common cat. With a taste of human association and interaction, and certainly we would never have the opposite phrase. Analysts and plant fossil advances mainly predate those of the previous contender for the world's oldest flower. Evergrande, the film that coats old buildings and sidewalks across big cities, has been shown to give off a surprising amount of air pollution. In Paris, a tiny 1.85 million year old bone from a little finger of human ancestor unearthed in East Africa has revealed the oldest modern hand ever found, scientists reported on Tuesday. Little Drug late Tuesday, the Food and Drug Administration approved the pink pill to boost women's sexual desire. In a study examining the effects of vaping, experts found that e-cigarettes were 95% less harmful than cigarettes containing tobacco. A second tourist who has been visiting California's Yosemite National Park has been diagnosed with the plague, California officials said on Tuesday. Take a look at New England alerts. You're at 8:55 here. Oh, let's take a look at sports here at 8:56 here. The Boston Red Sox defeat the Cleveland Indians 9-1 here as the Sox and Indians go out for one more game at 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park here. In Boston, it is take Dave Dombrowski long to find a new job. Finally, 2 weeks ago, about a Detroit Tigers. Dan Buckner was hired Tuesday as the new president of Boston Red Sox. The Dallas Cowboys and the St. Louis Rams get third. Short the second of the two joint practice training camp Tuesday after several fights broke out, including one where Dallas receiver Des Bryant was punched in the face. New York, round 2 is set to begin. The next chapter toward resolving the late game starts today, but the NFL and NFL Players Association will be back in court trying to settle Young Gordon Sagam's threat of Prince quarterback Tom Brady's 4-game suspension. Fairy Tale News time is now 8:56. There it is. Time out for a driver report here on this Wednesday morning here, and looking at the state of it out here. 146 on the southbound side, so from Route 50 all the way up to 95. 95 southbound, so for protected all the way up to downtown Palm Register. 138 on the southbound side, so for the Newport Bridge section here. 195 on the eastbound side, so for Route 103 and Somerset all the way up to Fall River here. Around the Brackenberry, 95 on the northbound side, so on Route 128 in Canton here. 120 on the northbound side, so for Route 24 in Canton all the way up to Route 95 here. Route 3 on the northbound side, so for the Braintree stretch, Southeast Expressway, the northbound side, so from the Braintree spot all the way up to the Massachusetts Turnpike, Southeast Expressway, southbound, so for the Dorchester stretch here. Tipton Tunnel, so on both ends here. Mass Park on the westbound side, so for Logan River all the way up to Southeast Expressway. Mass Park on the eastbound side, and so for the Austin tolls here doing exit and Mass Park in Brighton, so expect delays here. 120 to the southbound side, it is so for the Mass Park all the way up to Highland Avenue, D here. Mass Park 120 to the northbound side, so from Great Plain Avenue all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham, 120 to the southbound side. So from Route 3 all the way out to Route Trapel Road in Waltham to Burlington here, 93 to the southbound side. So from Bedford all the way to the Zankin Bridge in Boston here, Route 1 to the southbound side. So from Chelsea all the way out to Charlestown here, 93 to the northbound side. It is so from Stoneham all the way out to Route 120 in Reddit here, 120 to the southbound side. So before Route 120 Reddit here, 120 to the northbound side. So from 95 in Peabody all the way out to Denver's here. 185 in the northbound side. It is so from Milford all the way up to before Route 90 Massachusetts Turnpike in Westbury here. 185 in the northbound side. So before Route 2 in Westford. Route 2 in both ends. So before Route 495 Littleton here. 185 it is so from Littleton all the way up to before 290 in Marlboro here. Route 3 in the southbound side. So for the Bill Wicker stretch here. 93 to the southbound side, acted after Route 125 north and so expect some delays here. Up to New Hampshire, 393, 95, and 101 are looking good here, and the Mass Pike is. And the main turnpike's looking from York all the way up to Curie and up to Augusta via Portland here. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here at 8:59 here. Green Line, City Branch Express with minor westbound delays on early disabled train at 7th Avenue Station. On the conveyor rail. Looking good. Ferry's not looking good. Peter News time is now 9 o'clock in the nose. Here it is. Time now for a weather report here on this Wednesday morning here, and take a look at hazardous weather outlook here because day 1 today tonight. There is a low risk of widespread dense fog tonight. Day 2 for 7 Thursday to Tuesday. There's moderate risk of heavy rain and every bit of important range flooded with showers and thunderstorms Friday for Sunday here. And now, tropical storm Danny here. 11.3 to the north, 40.2 to the west. Maximum stay winds 50 miles an hour. Movement westward 14 miles an hour here. And expected to become our hurricane between 2 a.m. on Thursday and 2 a.m. Friday with the estimated time 2 p.m. on Friday. 2 p.m. on Thursday here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, punch bag before 10 a.m. was mostly clouds skies. The ground becoming sunny skies about 86 degrees and stuff for about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Right? Tonight, there's a fog after midnight. That was mostly clouds skies. Low at 66 degrees and stuff for about 5 miles coming to the near. Thursday, there's a fog before 9 a.m. was punch skies about 85 degrees and stuff facing about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Right? Thursday, slight change to showers and thunderstorms after 3 a.m. Punch bag after 9 p.m. was mostly clouds skies. Low at 65 degrees and low at southeast wind chance to 20%. Friday, slight change to showers and thunderstorms punch bag before 10 a.m. was mostly clouds skies having 82 degrees and calm wind becoming southward. 5 miles by the afternoon, chance patient 20%. Friday night, chance to showers and thunderstorms. Punch bag was mostly clouds skies low at 67 degrees. Chance patient 40%. Saturday, chance to showers before 11 a.m. Then showers like possibly a thunderstorm between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Then a chance to showers after 3 p.m. Punch bag before noon was mostly clouds skies low high 81 degrees and chance patient 6%. Sunday night, chance to showers before 7 p.m. Then a chance to showers after 2 a.m. Punch bag. Otherwise, most clouds low at 65 degrees and chance patient is 30%. Sunday, showers like possibly a thunderstorm before 9 a.m. and chance to showers between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Patch back before 10 a.m. was most clouds have a 79 degrees and chance patient 6%. Sunday night, patch back was most clouds low at 64 degrees. Monday, patch back was most clouds about 80 about 63 degrees. Of Tuesday, patch clouds about 82 degrees. Here, not temperature 902, 76 degrees. A few clouds, humidity 85%. And that is great for the future chill. Morning news on this Wednesday morning, August 19th, 2015. Please have a good morning and a good passage to Sue at 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. report. Have a good morning here.